Afternoon everybody. I'm just going to take a little bit of time now to talk about the way we're going to do Sports Day this year. As you know, we haven't done anything for the last 12 months, so we've got obviously Year 7s who are going to do Sports Day for the first time, and Year 8s that are going to do Sports Day for the first time, and obviously we can't rely on Year 9 and 10 to remember how we used to do it, so I'm going to explain how we're going to work Sports Day. Now, you'll be well aware, doing the events in PE lessons, you'll know that there's too many events for us to do at one particular time. So the field events, which are all 3 throws and all 3 jumps, plus the middle distance runs, which is 800 metres and 1500 metres, they're going to take place in the build-up to Sports Day, and they're going to start on the 28th of June, which is the start of week B, which is 2 weeks this week. Okay. Now, the way it's going to work is that year groups come down one lesson at a time, and we'll go over the whole timetable in a second. They come down one year group at a time. Sometimes we'll share the middle distance events with another year group, and you'll do your event for the duration of that hour. So say for example, it is Monday period 1 and you've got an English lesson. If you've got your event on that lesson, you don't go to that lesson and you come to PE instead. You come and get changed just like you would for a regular PE lesson, and you compete in your event during that 1 hour. You then get back changed to uniform and then carry on with the rest of the day. Okay? So the emphasis really is about your form being a team, and with that in mind, we've put restrictions on how many people can compete in events. So you can do 1 field event and 1 track event. Okay, so that's 1 of the jumps or throws plus 1 of the running events. Okay, now that's excluding relay. So if you want to double up a run and a field event while doing the relay, then that's absolutely fine. Okay, and it is 1 competitor per form, not per house. So we have A all the way up to J, and we need to make sure we've got 1 competitor for every single one of those. So there's 10 people competing all the time. Okay, so you need to make sure then in your form, with the help of your form teacher, and we'll obviously help your form teachers out as well. With the help of your form teacher and the other people in your form, you need to start creating your team sheet and your team list for who's going to be competing in what events. So think about what you've got in PE lessons, think about the events that you're the best at or you enjoy the most, and put your name down for those events. If you have more than 1 person that wants to do an event, what the PE staff have done is we've got a long list of every single person in every single year group and how well they've competed in every single event. So your form teacher will be sent that. They can have a look through those to find out which person's the best at which event, and we put the right person on all those events. Okay? If you're really struggling for sports or an event, then come and speak to your PE staff. Okay? Now, every form's going to get a team sheet. You're going to fill the team sheet in, and we're going to try and collect the team sheet by the end of PSHE on week A. Okay? So that is 1 week. You've got 1 week, and then at the end of PSHE, 1 member of the PE staff will come round and they will collect your team sheet. Okay? Now, what we need that for is that we need to know who's competing at what time. So we need to know who's down so we can make sure the registers are correct and everybody's safe. But also, the final day on Sports Day is on the 15th of July. And that is when we normally have our whole school event where everybody in the school is out in the backfield and we watch everybody compete in the 100, 200, 300 and 400 metres plus relay. Now, unfortunately, due to COVID, we can't do the Sports Day how we used to do it in the past, which is everybody coming down. So what we've done this year is that we've decided to invite all of the athletes down. So if you are competing in 100, 200, 300 if you're a girl, and 400 if you're a boy, plus relay, you will miss period 4 and 5 on the 15th of July. You'll come down in the afternoon. Everybody will go to the backfield, and then we'll watch year 7, 8, 9 and 10 all do those events. Okay, so that's in place of the way we would usually do Sports Day with everybody coming down. We are only inviting the athletes. So it's really important that the team sheet's accurate so we know which people to expect. Okay, now down the corridors of PE, you'll see the timetable for your year groups. So make sure that you're well aware of when you're going to come down and do your event. You'll also be able to speak to your PE staff whenever you've got PE, make sure you're 100% know, and I'm going to run through the timetable with you now. Okay, Year 9, this is your timetable for Sports Day. So, on Tuesday the 29th of June, which is week B, during period 5, you won't go to lesson, you'll come to PE instead if you are competing in discus, javelin or triple jump. Okay, that's your only day during week B. And in week A, on Tuesday the 6th of July, during period 4, you'll come down if you're doing long jump, high jump or shot put. And if you're doing the middle distance runs, 800 metres or 1500 metres, you'll come down on Thursday, period 5. So you won't go to your lessons if you're competing in those events. You'll come here instead and get your events done then. Okay, now that brings us on to our final events for Sports Day. So all of year 7, 8, 9 and 10, if you're competing in any of our sprints, which is 100, 200, 400 for boys, 300 for girls, or relay, you will come down on Thursday the 15th of July. That is our scheduled official sports day, and that's where we're going to finish on the ceremony. Okay? So if you have any of those events, you come down period 4, you don't go to lesson, and you stay in PE for the whole of the afternoon, so that's period 4 and 5 on the 15th of July, Thursday. Okay? And that is a week B. Okay?